Life is a journey filled with ups and downs, moments of triumph and inevitable regrets. Along the way, we all face challenges, celebrate victories, and sometimes overlook the important lessons that could have made the path smoother. For many men, the deep teachings of Stoicism often come too late, after years of missed opportunities or struggles. But imagine if we could learn these lessons earlier, if we could master our emotions, embrace life's unpredictability, and focus on what truly matters from the start. Before diving into the 10 Stoic lessons every man should know, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. This way, you'll be the first to catch more insightful content on how to navigate life with wisdom, purpose, and resilience. Now, let's get started. 1. Happiness is your personal responsibility. First and foremost, Stoicism teaches that happiness is something you must take responsibility for. It's not something that others can give you, nor is it dependent on external circumstances. As Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This principle is at the heart of Stoic thought, reminding us that our emotional state is under our control. External events, whether good or bad, shouldn't dictate our happiness. But how often do we forget this? Many men spend much of their lives relying on external achievements for happiness, whether it's through career success, relationships, or material possessions. These things, while fulfilling in the moment, are fleeting. When we place our happiness entirely in the hands of others or in the pursuit of material gain, we often find ourselves disappointed. Take control of your happiness by recognizing that it is an internal process. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. When you focus on controlling how you interpret and respond to life's events, you empower yourself. The key to happiness is not in constantly seeking external validation, but in cultivating inner peace. 2. Embrace the transience of life. The next lesson is to understand the impermanence of life. Life is constantly in flux, and nothing, whether joy or sorrow, lasts forever. This may seem disheartening at first, but it is actually one of the most liberating ideas in Stoicism. It reminds us to cherish the good moments while they last, and to face difficulties with a sense of perspective. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." This Stoic perspective encourages us to see life's ebbs and flows as part of its natural rhythm. When things go well, be grateful. When things are tough, remember that adversity too will pass. This awareness of life's fleeting nature doesn't diminish the value of our experiences. It enhances them. By understanding that everything is temporary, we can live with more presence and appreciation for the moment. We stop taking things for granted and start valuing what really matters. 3. Life isn't fair, but that's okay. Another core Stoic principle is accepting that life is not a level playing field. This might sound like a harsh truth, but it's an important one to grasp early on. Some people are born with advantages, others with fewer resources or opportunities. This inequality is a natural part of life. Many men spend their lives bitter or resentful because they feel they haven't been dealt a fair hand. However, Stoicism teaches that complaining changes nothing. It is far more productive to accept the cards you've been dealt and focus on what you can do with them. Seneca once wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Instead of focusing on what we lack, Stoicism urges us to focus on what we can control: our actions, our thoughts, and our reactions to the world around us. By accepting life's inequities, we empower ourselves to act, rather than falling into the trap of self-pity or blame. In embracing life as it is, we build resilience and foster personal growth. 4. Embrace risk. Life is full of uncertainties, and Stoicism encourages us to embrace risk as part of personal growth. While it's natural to want to stay in your comfort zone, avoiding all risks can leave you stagnant. Growth and progress often come from stepping into the unknown, whether that's starting a new career, pursuing a relationship, or trying something entirely unfamiliar. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the courage it takes to face the unknown. He famously said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This means that obstacles aren't something to fear. They are the very path forward. By taking risks and confronting challenges head-on, we give ourselves the chance to grow, learn, and evolve. Furthermore, taking calculated risks is essential for achieving dreams and goals. When you take bold steps toward what you truly want, even if the outcome is uncertain, you are living fully. Remember, the greatest risk is often not taking any risk at all. 5. Be present in the moment. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. However, Stoicism teaches the value of living in the present moment. This is not just about mindfulness, but about actively engaging in life as it happens, without being consumed by what lies ahead or what has already passed. As Seneca said, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Much of our stress and anxiety stems from imagining worst-case scenarios that haven't happened yet, or dwelling on past events we can no longer change. Stoicism encourages us to focus on the present, because that's the only time we truly have any control over. By being fully present, you can appreciate the simple joys of life, whether it's spending time with loved ones, enjoying nature, or finding satisfaction in your work. This doesn't mean you ignore planning for the future, but that you don't let it dominate your thoughts at the expense of the present. 6. Stop overthinking and take action. Overthinking is one of the biggest barriers to progress and happiness. Stoicism teaches that instead of getting trapped in a cycle of endless thoughts and what-ifs, we should focus on taking action. Overthinking can paralyze you, making even the simplest decisions seem overwhelming. Epictetus emphasized the importance of action, saying, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Action breaks the cycle of doubt and indecision. While reflection and planning are important, it is action that ultimately leads to progress. To avoid overthinking, start by taking small, deliberate steps. Focus on what you can do in the moment, rather than worrying about every possible outcome. This will not only help you move forward, but also reduce anxiety and stress. As the Stoics knew, clarity and confidence often come from the act of doing. 7. Value your own standards over others' opinions. One of the biggest obstacles to personal happiness is caring too much about what others think. In Stoicism, the focus is on living according to your own standards and values, rather than seeking validation from external sources. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinions than our own." The truth is, you cannot control what others think of you. Trying to please everyone is a fruitless task, and it often leads to a life that is inauthentic. Instead, Stoicism teaches you to focus on your internal virtues, your wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. When you live according to these principles, you will find a sense of inner peace and strength that external approval can never give. By setting your own standards and staying true to them, you build self-respect and authenticity. In time, you'll realize that your true worth comes not from others' judgments, but from how aligned your actions are with your core values. 8. Live according to nature and reason. Stoicism often emphasizes the importance of living in accordance with nature and reason. But what does that mean? It means aligning your actions with the natural order of the world, accepting what you cannot control, and making decisions based on logic and rationality rather than emotions. This principle encourages a life of moderation. As Aristotle once said, virtue is a state of character concerned with choice, lying in a mean. This pursuit of balance and rationality helps us navigate life's challenges with poise and perspective. Instead of reacting impulsively, we pause, reflect, and then act with reason. Living according to nature also means accepting the reality of human life. We will face hardships, we will grow old, and eventually we will die. This acceptance allows us to live with more peace and less resistance to life's inevitable cycles. 9. Build resilience through adversity. Resilience is one of the greatest virtues a man can develop, and adversity is its proving ground. Stoicism teaches that instead of avoiding difficulties, we should embrace them as opportunities to strengthen our character. In fact, it is through challenges that we grow the most. Friedrich Nietzsche's famous quote, "What doesn't kill me makes me stronger," echoes the Stoic belief that adversity builds resilience. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the importance of meeting life's obstacles with calm determination, knowing that they are part of the human experience. When faced with adversity, don't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Instead, ask, "How can I grow from this?" The Stoics saw every hardship as a chance to practice their virtues, to be courageous in the face of fear, patient in times of difficulty, and wise in moments of uncertainty. By cultivating resilience, we develop the ability to withstand life's storms with grace. 10. Prioritize meaningful relationships. Lastly, Stoicism teaches that while independence is important, relationships are the true foundation of a meaningful life. As humans, we are social beings, and much of our happiness comes from the quality of our relationships with others. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." But he also emphasized the importance of how we treat others and connect with them. In a world that often values material success over human connection, it's easy to neglect the relationships that matter most. However, research consistently shows that meaningful relationships are key to long-term happiness and resilience. Building strong bonds with family, friends, and partners provides emotional support during life's toughest challenges. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate relationships based on mutual respect, honesty, and shared values. By prioritizing the people who matter most, we not only enrich their lives but also our own. Conclusion. In conclusion, the teachings of Stoicism offer a powerful roadmap for navigating life with wisdom, resilience, and purpose. If embraced early, these lessons can help you lead a more fulfilling, balanced, and peaceful life. By mastering your emotions, accepting life's impermanence, and focusing on what truly matters, you can create a life rich with meaning and purpose. So why wait? It's never too late to start applying these Stoic principles today and witness the transformation they bring to your life. Thank you for watching. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, leave a comment with the words "Never Too Late," and share it with your friends and family so they too can connect with these teachings and benefit from the wisdom of Stoicism.